Hey, what's up guys? This is PokerXpress, and we are back with another episode of Poker Hands. Today, we're going to be taking a look over some poker flops with incredible action. Before getting into it, I would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos, as your support is allowing us to continue posting videos on a daily basis.
Look at there now, you see our chip leader, and you see it doesn't waver much. It just is like, it's like Gibraltar, the Rock of Gibraltar. It just sits there.
Now I'm rubbing off on you, I think.
Yeah, I'm seeing things.
You're right.
Look at this. Look at this. Eric now, pocket aces.
So remember, Eric doubled up against pocket aces. He flopped 2 pair. Now he's got pocket aces, but I don't think he's going to get any calling unless Art defends, and Art is going to defend. So that's going to go in the middle. Art will try to outplay his opponent after the flop. As you see, those are our faded spade playing cards. Love them. Right in the window there is the ace. Now this is an interesting flop here. Ace, 8, 7, 2 spades. So Art's got spades. Art has a gutter. Eric, though, flops a set.
Yeah. Well, this should easily be a just peel one and done. But he's also got, I say one and done. He's got the flush draw as well, guys, not just the gut shot.
Yeah, the 7 of
So
spades
this is
would
more
be
than one and done. This might even be a check raise.
7 of spades would be a very, very bad card for
And
Art
he
here.
does, see. He goes because of those additional outs with the gut shot, his hand's got so much more value now. So this could easily get all in.
Well, Eric, now if Eric shoves here,
Yeah.
Art could lay this hand down.
I don't know. I think he's going to call because he's got 9 outs to the
Twice.
9 outs to the spades, and then he's got what has he got? 3 tens is 11 outs times 4 is 44%, roughly 42%.
Well, we're going to see the street no matter what here because Eric just made the call, and that turn card is the 4 of spades.
Yeah.
So bingo, bango, bongo here. The spades are made for Art. And now Eric still in the hand here, obviously, if the board pairs or makes an ace.
Yeah. I like Eric's, but see, this is where you were saying you'd like to just get it in and
Yeah,
protect.
yeah.
But no, you see, he's managing the pot here because now the board's developed really bad on him. He can just call. He doesn't have to lose all his stacks. So there's 2 different ways you can play
great point.
it,
If another
you know what
spade
I mean?
comes up for sure, he'll really know.
Because I don't think Jack 9 of spades is going anywhere. If he jammed, he's not. He's got too many. He's got 11 outs. He's going to gamble it up, and now Ace is in trouble of getting cracked once again. Remember, they got cracked earlier
By that man right there.
Yeah,
By the man holding these.
So he knows how vulnerable they can be. Was he raising?
Well, of course. Now he wants to end the hand now.
Why? Now he can be losing. Now the flush is out there. Why would you not raise the flop and now raise the turn? This makes no sense. You don't, guys, basic poker. Don't be betting and raising when you have the worst hand and just calling when you have the best hand. It's a formula for bad success. Calling when you have the best hand and raising when you have the worst hand is a recipe for disaster. And this is the Titanic that's going to go down.
Yeah, and you have to expect that all in. And now Eric's going to make the call and see the bad news.
Now he's realized his
He's gonna see
mistake,
the
and he's
bad
going to have
news,
to get lucky.
He's going to have to get lucky, right? He's going to need a 7, an
Yes.
8,
Yeah.
an ace, or a 4.
His fate now in the hands of our dealer. No longer in his own. His fate is now relegated in the hands of the dealer. That's Eric I'm talking about.
You know, Eric's probably thinking if I do lose.
Here it goes.
It's the 9.
It's the 9. No pair.
No pair.
And
So
it's
a
a
huge
double
pot, a big double up here. Now,
I think it's fantastic, and it's definitely something to shoot for, especially for these players that are coming into tournament poker, wanting to find a tour. I highly recommend choosing ours and sticking with it because you get the feel for our structure, for our players, and then you get to build your strategy and you get to grow along with it and give yourself a better chance at doing something really special like that, like winning the Player of the Year title.
It's true. We see a lot of players come back time and time again because they have a great time on these events, and that's always good to see. it's reassuring that we do have a good structure and run a good tournament here. Jeremy Smith, that you mentioned earlier out there, calling the action. Our tournament director is the best in the biz, if you ask me. Jeremy's top-notch.
Yep.
So Mike Sabia and Nick Davidson go to a flop, and Nick Davidson flops the goods. This is not good for Mike. So Mike flops bottom 2.
Yeah. This is, well,
Nick
but we
hits
never know
Broadway.
at the turn of a card, right?
True.
A Jack or
Yeah,
10
the
card
hand
comes.
is not over, but as it stands right now, Nick could win a pretty big pot here. He's out for a couple $100,000 there.
And, you know, people say, should I slow play this? Like he's flopped the nuts here. I don't like slow playing on wet boards.
Yeah.
Boards that have flush draws like this. High cards, your opponent could have a set or 2 pair, like in this case, and you give him a free shot at filling up or a free shot at a flush.
Oh, boy.
So I like leading out. But now Mike looks like he's taking a bad option here.
Mike's going to find out where he's at real quick. He bumps it up to 450. Now, is Nick going to flat here? See another card, or are they're going to get it in here?
I think Nick's going to try and get it in. Nick knows when you got a fish on a hook, you better set the hook and start reeling it in, because this could get away from him. You know, if a king or a queen comes, it looks like he might be chopping instead of winning. If a diamond comes, he's not going to be sure where he's at.
Tricky. He does just make the call.
450,000 and a call.
To the turn we
I
go.
don't hate it. I don't hate it, but I'm surprised that he took that line.
Ooh, that'll
This
slow
is-
things down.
This is what I'm talking about. It's not only slows it down, but now brings Mike into the hand because a diamond.
Mike's
Now
on
he's
the
got
royal draw now.
He's got the royal draw. He's got a jack. He's got a 10. It's,
Yeah. Mike's
So-
odds just increased. You saw before that hand, or before that queen came out on the turn, Mike was about a 24% chance to win. Now he's up to 33% with all those outs that you see there on the top of your screen.
I expect this to go check because this card is bad for both players. Although Mike's surprised me early on with his aggressive action. It looks like his strategy coming in is to take it hard and take it fast. Gosh, if he wrestles this pot away from Nick, this will really be an interesting turn of events. I like his demeanor. You see how he's sitting at the table?
All
Very-
business.
All business.
Mike's had a lot of success on the local Windy City Poker Championships tour here in Chicago, operated by Mr. Kirk Falla, who's helping us out with production in the other room today.
Yeah, he's really the man, as you say.
Kirk is the man. So Mike checks it over to Nick.
Well, Nick is going to bet this, huh? This is so strong. I think he's betting because he has no diamond redraw.
Oh boy, that's 600.
600,000 was the bet. Mike folds and
Wow.
Look at this.
Wow. Good play. Strong.
This is strong. This is strong. He's happy to win that, believe me.
If you enjoy our videos and would like to see more, make sure to check out the links in the description. And also, make sure to comment below what you would like to see next, and we will work on your ideas as soon as possible.
And then the next one after that, $20,000, almost $21,000. So I know the rest of the players were pretty happy. Hey, my buddy Brownie on the live stream from Arizona. Faded Spade cards are the best. You better believe they are. I use them in my Tuesday night game, and my mother, back down in where AZ Brownie lives, uses them in her bridge game. So I want to thank Tom and the entire gang over at Faded Spade, and we'll talk more about their cards coming up. And as you see, it's one of those situations here with all the calls. We're running out of space on our graphics here on the left-hand side of the screen. 8 players remain. If you're just joining us here, George with the best hand here, ace-queen. And we go to the flop, ace right in the window. Comes out ace, king, queen. Interesting flop here.
This is going to get
Yeah, George flops, aces up. Bob with the nut flush draw.
and a pair.
And a pair, yeah, we can't forget about the pair of kings. So this is going to get interesting. Who's got more chips here? 1.8 to 2.9. So Bob has him covered, and it looks like Bob's going to lead out. That looks like 105,000 is the bet. 4 greens and a red. And now George here. What do you do if you're George?
He's just going to call.
He's just going to call.
And this is where this pot can get slowed down is if a jack or a 10 that's on a diamond comes off. Or,
turn card. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen.
This is going to slow the action.
Diamonds. It is.
Because George is not going to get out of line here.
Yeah,
because that's a terrible card for his hand.
Very wet board because you've got the diamonds.
Exactly.
You've got any 10 at this point, but George does have 2 pair, aces and queens. So now Bob with the nut flush right now and the royal draw.
Small bet, he doesn't want to lose him. He's got the absolute nuts.
Yeah.
So George is probably going to call. And the only way that I think we see a big decision is if George catches an ace or a queen at this point.
Okay, so the bet was 280,000. Wow, what a card this is on the end. Bob with the best of it right now. George looking to catch an ace or a queen. It's not to be. It's a blank. 7 of hearts.
Now what Bob's thinking is, what do I bet to get a call? But I want to make as much as I can. So I'd look for something in the 400 to 450 range.
Pot's 1.1 million.
485.
So 485. You're
485.
talking half the pot.
Yeah.
And I think this.
He gets a call.
He's going to get a call.
George says call.
Well played.
Yeah,
On both parts.
And both parts, yeah, absolutely.
You can't get away from that really on George's end, and Bob extracted, I think, about as much as he can. So.
Yeah, so Bob here, dragging another big pot. Looks like it was over 2 million chips in there. And Bob taking names here at this final table.
That makes Bob the chip.
A suited King 7 is good enough for a raise to 100,000 from Rob.
And it's another ace in the hole for Greg here, heads up. It's ace 10 offsuit. Rob getting a little more aggressive with his newfound chips. And Greg is going to re-raise it, makes it 250,000. Another 150,000 for Rob to call.
All these aces in the hole are getting to be like a broken record for Greg Raymer.
Re-raises to 2.
A broken record that's trying to cash in 72,000 bucks in cash.
And get Greg going along with the ebb and flow of his opponent. Greg would make baby raises. Now Rob getting a little more aggressive. Greg will get a little more aggressive.
The problem for Rob is when he gets aggressive, he's a computer guy getting aggressive. When Greg does it, it's the World Series of Poker Main Event champion getting aggressive.
Well, Rob makes a very loose call here, in my opinion, with King 7 pre-flop.
I would concur, Dr. Bevel.
All right, let's go ahead and see the flop, please.
And the flop is 9, ace, 10 with 2 diamonds. This could be it.
Buckle up. Action all over this flop. Greg has flopped top 2 pair. Rob has got the nut flush draw.
Just sit back and let it happen, Freddie Bevel.
Greg is going to check it over to the button, and Rob is going to go all in. Insta call from Greg. And he is going to have to fade a diamond to take down his biggest win since the 2004 Main Event World Series. The diamond comes, Chris. The tables will turn, and Rob will have a lot of momentum.
Diamond, baby. I didn't want you to have that many outs. Or just ace 9 is perfect.
In the lead here with his 2 pair.
Diamond, not a 10 of diamonds.
Diamond, baby, diamond.
Just not a 10 of diamonds.
I'll
take the, yeah, I'll go for the 10 of diamonds. Let's keep saying 10 of diamonds out loud.
Diamond.
Here we go. The turn is a jack of spades. And another out opens up for Rob.
Now Rob has a gut shot straight draw. He'll be looking for a queen or a diamond to take this championship away from Greg Raymer.
Let's go ahead and see the river card.
And the river is an ace, giving Greg Raymer a full boat, and that will do it. He is our newest HTT champion. Congratulations, Fossil Man.